Hello and welcome to the last set of games in our penultimate week. This is week 11, game day 3. Let's take a look at the standings from after our last set of games. The Lightning won their game against the Fury, but the Stars took down the Flock, meaning that the Stars jumped ahead of the Flock, they jumped ahead of the Fury for 5th place in the standings. The Fury have moved back into last place. The Rocketeers also lost to the Tax Evaders. With 4 games left, any of those bottom 3 can still shift, and there's still a fight for 2nd place between the Tax Evaders and Flock. We'll have to see how these last conference matches fare for the Tax Evaders. See what kind of mark the Flock have to hit in their series against the Rocketeers next week. The Tax Evaders, they will have a tough one. Next week they go to face the Lightning. The last time they faced off, it was a 2-1 win for the Lightning. The Lightning, also having won the first 2 games against the Fury, are 11-0 in their series record. They have not lost a single series all season. And now, I think it's about time we move into the games. The first one up, the Flock and the Stars, yet again. This one is going to be a very important game. Flock, they are the home team. The Stars, looking for a win. They desperately would love this win here. Let's get the Flock's team going. They've got Luigi, Blue Toad, Purple Toad, Blue Guy, and Green Guy. They've got Blue Pianta, their star player, Green Noki, and the last one is... who is it? Boo! Oh my gosh, forgot their pitcher. How could I? Let's see, this should be the infield, and then that should be the outfield. Yeah, that looks right to me. Looking at the list here. Wario for the Stars. They've got King Boo, Toadette, Monty. They've got Dark Bones. They've got Red Madge. They've got Red Toad. Red Toad. And last but not least is Red Noki. Okay. And this should be their fielding. I'm gonna make sure we get it right this time. The Flock lead off with Green Shy Guy, then Blue Shy Guy. Whoops. Grabbed the wrong one there. That does look good for the Flock, though. Starred Blue Pianta, 5th in their lineup. The Stars, they rock Toad as their leadoff hitter. Then Dark Bones, then their starred King Boo. Waluigi, Wario, Waluigi, Red Madge, Red Noki, Monty, and Toadette. Alright, we're ready to begin. Final matchup between these two teams this season, barring a postseason matchup, which we have no idea what that looks like yet. There is one team locked into a spot, the Lightning, they're first. The Flock and Tax Evaders fighting for 2nd and 3rd to see who gets the first round bye, and who has to play in to face the other. Then the other teams, they can shuffle around from the bottom down. So the Rocketeers, Stars, and Fury are all able to get any position from 4th, 5th, or 6th. But I think it's time we start this game. Here we are, back at the Flock's home stadium, Bowser Castle. They take on the Stars. This series is split right now. 1 win for the Flock in Game 1, 1 win for the Stars in Game 2. The winner of this game wins the series, and this win is valuable for both teams. The Stars looking to get off the bottom spot in the standings. They just jumped the Fury in terms of conference record, but they have the same overall record. So unless they want the chance to lose out, based on that tiebreaker later, They would love to get this win here, have another insurance game over the Fury. The Flock, on the other hand, are trying their best to track down the tax evaders, who are now 2 games ahead of them for second place. But this is a good start for the Stars. They've got 2 runners on base for King Boo without any outs. King Boo's got 2 strikes. A home run here would be big for the Stars. Instead, he's going to strike out. King Boo, very inconsistent batter. He's absolutely the kind of home run or strikeout batter that you love to have for their power potential, but you hate to have for the inconsistency. And Wario hits into a double play there, which will end the inning scoreless for the Stars. Now the Flock have their first chance up to bat. The Shy Guys here, some of their less consistent batters, which is impressive, considering that they're still not terrible. The worst batter in this roster is, without a doubt, Green Noki. The Nokis as a whole are just not very good batters, but they are pretty good defenders. They have fast speed and a sliding catch ability to extend their range in the outfield. And that also allows them to be decent infielders if you need to fill the slot. Shy Guys are probably better because their balance class is less likely to bobble the ball, but the Nokis have a little bit more range with their higher base speed. Here Birdo pops one up to center field. Red Noki can't get there. Just short. That's going to be a single for Birdo. There's 2 on base and 1 out for Green Noki, who misses a star swing. That could have been a big shot for the Flock. They still got a couple attempts left with her, though. She'll give up that second strike looking. Next one comes by. It's a strikeout. Good start for Waluigi on the mound. Now he has to face off against starred Blue Pianta. A dangerous sight, especially with 2 runners on base. Makes contact. It's a line drive to left field. That's going to get down there. Going to try and send Green Shy Guy, but he's out. A great relay to Dark Bones, thrown to home. And the Stars manage to escape the inning. Waluigi starts off with a high slap that gets down in center field. Red Magic Koopa up next. Slaps one over to the right side. It's down. Another single for the Stars. Next batter up for them is Red Noki. Another Noki, another inconsistent bat. Although she is slightly better than the next 2 batters after her, Monty Mole and Toadette. Actually, I'm not 100% sure if she is better than Toadette. No, she is worse than Toadette. That is unfortunate. They're very similar. Red Noki is a slightly worse on-base percentage, so slightly better slugging. They are very close players, both with an OPS plus of below 50, which is not very good. 100 is the average, and the higher your on-base percentage and slugging are above the league average, the higher that number can go. So it has a minimum of negative 100, a maximum of infinity, technically, but the realistic maximum is about 300. That's usually where you see it, in Mario Baseball at least. We have currently 5 players above 200. It's all 3 bros, Mario and Donkey Kong, which is quite the selection of players. That is not a double play. Toadette runs that one out, and the Stars score the first run of the game. Red Toad gets one through the infield, and they score another one. 2-0, the Stars lead. Red Toad, he's been struggling a bit on offense in this later part of the season. He was once second place behind King Boo. He had 10 home runs, which is, I think he actually 9 home runs, which was the second best on the team for a while. Still is tied with Wario, but Wario has been catching and passing him in terms of batting average and RBI. The Stars end that inning with a strikeout on Dark Bones, but they scored 2 runs, which on a defensive stadium like this is a great number to get. Now the Flock. They're up in the bottom of the second. Luigi gonna pop over to left field. Caught by Toadette. No, bobbled. And it gets down. An error from Toadette. And Luigi is on second. Blue Toad up next. Ready to take advantage of this opportunity. Slaps one over the infield. And that's a single for Blue Toad. Runners on the corners for Purple Toad. What can Purple Toad do? Can they bring in the run? 1-1 count on Purple Toad. A star hit up to center field. Red Noki catches it, but Luigi's going to score off the sac fly. And the Flock, they score their first run this game. It's 2-1. The Stars still lead. Boo up next. Slaps one straight to Red Madge. Line out. Now with 2 outs on the inning, can Green Shy Guy continue a rally? Or I suppose start one back up, since it's been 2 outs in a row. Yes, they can. That's a single. Charge shot goes through the infield. Next up is Blue Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy swings early. Strike 1. Next one, swing and a miss. Strike 2. Third pitch is outside for ball 1. Next pitch is a changeup. Slapped to the outfield gap in left. That's going to get down. They're going to score Blue Toad, and it's a tie ball game. Blue Shy Guy, a beautiful slap hit to the outfield. That's going to tie up the game with Birdo up next. She's got double chemistry on base. Runners on first and third. Birdo being very patient right now. She's going to star hit it, but it goes foul. She's got 2 strikes now. Will she go for another star hit? 2-2 count. Pickoff attempt. Works about as well as it ever does. That one's just outside. It's a full count for Birdo. She swings with a star hit, and it gets down, bouncing all around. They're going to score 2 off of that, and the Flock take a 2-run lead. A great star hit from Birdo. That one bounced in all the right ways, getting all the way to the back wall. Inoki up next. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Takes the star pitch for strike 2. And swing and a miss on that fastball. It's a strikeout to end the inning. The Stars, now they're down by 2. Can they do anything here to catch up, cut that lead down? King Boo with a star chance on the line. Makes contact to left field. Off the thwomp. That's a single. That'll win the Stars the star chance from their star player. Wario up next. Sends one deep to left. That gets down. Another single for the Stars. Runners on first and second with no outs. What can Waluigi do? Pops one over the infield, but it's too far. Blue Toad gets under it. First out of the inning. Red Magikoopa. Can he bring some runs in? Strike one. Next one is slapped, or I guess charged off to the left side. Foul. 1-2 count. Next one comes straight across the middle. Strikeout for Red Magikoopa. Now the Stars are looking like they could strand two on base. Red Noki charges a line out to Birdo. And they do. A scoreless inning for the Stars. Not what they want to see. The Flock up now. They start off with Blue Pianta, who slaps down to center field. That is good. Base hit. Luigi up now. Charges and sends it to left. That gets down. Another single for the Flock. 2 leadoff singles. Can the Flock score anything, or will their inning end scoreless just like the Stars did? It's going to come down to the Stars' defense and the Flock's offense, as I guess it always does. Blue Toad, 1-1 count. Takes that fastball looking. 2 strikes now. That one is star hit through the infield. That's going to load the bases for the Flock. Purple Toad up to bat. Start pitch from Waluigi. Strike 2 on Purple Toad. This one, star hit over to the right gap. Great patience from the Flock's offense right now. They're going to score 2, and Blue Toad's thrown out. 2 RBI, still very good for Purple Toad. And very good for the Flock. That means their lead is now 4 runs. It's 6-2. And that was their first out of the inning. Boo grounds one over to Wario. Is that a double play? No. Boo makes it to first safely. But with 2 outs on the board, Green Shy Guy has to be the one to continue this rally. Takes 2 strikes looking. Next pitch, swing and a miss. Strikeout to end the inning. Stars, they need to start chipping away at this lead. There's 4 innings left. They're down by 4. They score a run an inning. They'll tie the game by the end of it, assuming no more runs from the Flock. Monty Mole, 2 strikes, charges one over to right. That's going to be a fly out, barring an error, which we do not see. 1 out for Toadette. She's got a 1-1 count. Lets that one go for strike 2. And strikes out looking. 2 outs now for the Stars. They have had no one get on base. And that is an out to end the inning for the Stars. The Flock hoping to add to their lead. Increase their odds of winning even further. Dark Bones gets there, but it's too much of a dive for him. Too much of a stretch. He can't make the throw to first in time. Birdo takes strike 1. One count for Birdo. Fastball down the middle, strike 2. Next pitch. Just inside. Ball 2. That one just clips the corner. It's a strikeout. Good work for Waluigi. Up next is Green Noki. Can she restart this rally for the Flock? Swing and a miss. 2 strikes for her. Another swing and a strikeout for Green Noki. Blue Pianta has one runner on base. And 2 outs on the board. Sends one high to center field. Red Noki gets under it. And that's the out. Scoreless inning for the flock. Stars have a 1 runner up, and then King Boo. This one gets through the infield. That's a runner on base for their starred power hitter. Makes contact there, but it's just foul. That was a great hit. That one's outside for ball 1. King Boo strikes out looking on that nasty fastball from Boo. Wario charges one up the middle, and that's a runner on base for the Stars. 2 of them now for Waluigi. Waluigi slaps one up the middle again. Just like Wario did. And now it's bases loaded for Red Magic Koopa. The Stars would love to score a couple runs here. Let's see what they can do. A star hit from Red Mag gets down. That is a single. They're going to go for 2. But Wario's thrown out. I think he tried to body check Shy Guy, but was just not heavy enough, which is shocking, because Wario is fat as hell. That means 2 outs. They're still down by 3. Red Noki, a beautiful shot over the infield. And they send Waluigi off of that. They've cut the lead down to 2. A good inning for the Stars. They score 2 here. Monty Mole up next. Monty very patient. 1-1 count. He has not swung once. Next one, he star hits up the middle. And that's an RBI single for Monty. The lead is now just 1 run for the flock. Stars have brought it back, 6-5. Toadette up now. She lines out to Luigi. That will end the rally, but a good inning for the Stars. Luigi, first up from the flock. He's got a 1-1 count. The star chance on the line against the Stars. And he strikes out looking. That will give the Stars an out on the inning and the star. Blue Toad pops one over to Toadette, and she makes the play. 2 outs now on the flock. Seems the momentum has shifted to be in the Stars' favor. Purple Toad starts things off well for the flock. Trying to get a rally going with a base hit there. Boo slaps foul off to the left. 2 strikes on him. That one's inside. Ball 1. Next one is slapped over to the right side. Another single for the flock. Now they've got Green Shy Guy. Grounds over to Wario, but he bobbles. And the flock have bases loaded off of that error from Wario. Wario has made the most errors in the league with 12. Now make that 13. The next most errors comes from his own teammate, Toadette, who had 7, now 8 after her one this game. And the Flock, they score 2 runs from that shot to the gap from Blue Shy Guy. They extend their lead back to 3. A great 2-out rally for the Flock. They've had all of these base hits with 2 outs on the board the whole time. Can Birdo continue the rally? Or will she end this inning? She's got 2 strikes. A star hit. Gets down past the infield. Toadette secures it, but not until the Flock have scored another run. Their lead is up to 4 runs yet again. Now Green Noki for the Flock. She star hits over to the right, and it's foul. Next one is another star hit over to the right fielder, and that's an RBI single for Green Noki. It's 10-5. The Flock are up big time now. And Blue Pianta shoots one high to the right field. That should be caught by Red Toad, though. And that will end the inning for the Flock. A good answer to the Stars' 3-run inning. They've brought their lead back to where it was before and then some. Red Toad gets on base for the Stars. Dark Bones lines out to Blue Pianta. King Boo has 1 runner on base. Charges but misses. Strike 1. Not charging on this one. Takes it looking. Strike 2. Next one is outside for ball 1. That one's inside for ball 2. And he takes strike 3 looking. King Boo having a very rough game. I think he only has 1 base hit. The rest of them are all strikeouts. Wario pops this one high to right field. That gets down off the top of the thwomp, but it gives Toad enough time to come all the way home. And it's a triple for Wario. Impressive use of verticality, giving his team more time to score a run. Smart play from Wario. And the Stars are back on the board for this inning. With only 2 chances left, they're giving it their best effort. Wario... Oh, Waluigi gets a safe base hit there. He makes it to first in time after a terrible Blue Pianta bobble gets well away from him. Wario scores on that, and Waluigi is safe on first. A rough error for the Flock, and that cuts their lead down to 3 runs. Red Magic Koopa grounds over to Blue Pianta. That should be the end of the inning. They hold the Stars after 2 runs are scored. Now they have 2 more chances to extend their lead. Luigi pops one up to left. Toadette is under it. She makes the play. First out of the inning. Blue Toad sends one over to the right. That's off the wall. Foul. 2-1 count on Blue Toad. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Strikeout looking on Blue Toad, and that's 2 on the inning. Can Purple Toad start another 2-out rally just like last time? We shall have to see. This one is foul. That's strike 2. Sends one over to right field. Can Red Toad get there? No. That's a single for Purple Toad. Boo up to bat next. With 2 outs, Boo slaps foul. Over to the left side. Next one, another foul over to the left. Strike 2. Change up, and it's missed. Strikeout for Boo. It's a scoreless inning for the Flock. The Stars are on their last chance. They start with perhaps the roughest part of their lineup. Red Noki hits a fair ball. Line drive gets down after Luigi jumps over it. An error from him, a mistimed jump. And Red Noki's on second base. Monty Mole grounds over to Blue Pianta. They can't get the out at first. Monty's safe. He's quick enough to run it out, and that's 2 runners on. The worst part of the Stars lineup is proving to be what could save them here. A big start to this last inning rally for them. Toadette's got 2 strikes, though. We'll see if she can pull out a base hit. No, she's going to strike out swinging. But 2 on base and 1 out from that roster of 3 is more than you could really ask for. Red Toad up to bat now. He's got a 2-1 count, being very patient right now. That one just catches the inside corner for strike 2. Now, a star hit over to left field. That's going to be a sac fly to score Red Noki. And the Stars have cut the lead down to 2. Dark Bones. Now there's 2 outs on the board. There's a runner on base. Can Dark Bones make it on a charge? Gets past the infield. That's a runner on base. And now, King Boo with a chance to redeem himself for his blunderous performance all game. This could be it. A 3-run home run to take the lead. Can he do it? It's a charge. Swing over to the right. No, it's just off the thwomp. They'll score 1 off of it. But they're still down by 1. King Boo could not be the savior, but he continued the rally. Can Wario be the one to tie the game, or potentially put the flock in a dangerous position? Let's see, what can he do? Wario charges lines straight to Luigi. That's the game. The flock escape. Another 1-run game between these two. All 3 games this series were decided by just 1 run. What a fierce battle. That really could have gone either way. Flock end up victorious, and Boo is crowned their MVP. The Stars got more base hits, probably because they had a whole extra inning. The Flock, they got 1 more run. Here's the Stars' offense. Most of their batters did pretty well. King Boo had a very rough game. He went 2 for 5, only had 1 RBI from that last single. The other 3 were all strikeouts. Wario, Waluigi each got 3 base hits. The rest of the lineup, Toadette, very rough outing for her. She went 0 for 4, technically 0 for 3 because she had the sacrifice fly for the RBI. She went 0 for 3. Which is better, but still pretty bad. If you're not getting a single base hit, that's not good. Waluigi, 8 strikeouts. That is phenomenal. What a good game for Waluigi. And Boo gets 7. That is a great game for Boo as well. Using 2 star pitches. On offense, Boo goes 1 and 4. But hey, that pitching was enough to get him MVP. Purple Toad goes 3 for 3 with 3 RBI. That's not bad. Blue Toad, 2 for 4. Luigi, 2 for 4. Blue Pianta, 2 for 4. Green Noki, 1 for 4 with an RBI. Birdo, 3 for 4, 3 RBI. And Blue Shy Guy is also 3 for 4 with 3 RBI. Green Guy also goes 3 for 4, but has no RBI. Good game for both teams, both defensively, and they had pretty good showings offensively. We'll have to see how these 2 close contenders fare towards the postseason. The Flock, with this win, are now putting a bit more pressure on the Tax Evaders. If the Tax Evaders lose this game, they will go back to being within 1 game of each other. That will also give the Flock the advantage in the conference record, which means that the Flock would only have to win 2 games against the Rocketeers and hope that the Tax Evaders win 1 against the Lightning, or less. Alright, so the Flock, they have put themselves in a better position. The Stars, that loss could be rough for them. We'll have to see how the Fury do here in our next matchup. Next matchup is the Lightning and the Fury. Let me change the sidebars. There we go. All right. And my team is using Daisy as its captain this game. Diddy Kong, the only option for the Fury. My team's also got Mario, DK, Petey, another good power hitter. We have Green, Dry Bones, Toadsworth, Blue Magic Koopa, and our yellow and green Toads. Perfect, perfect. Here is the fielding that we normally run, but today we are having Green Dry Bones pitch again. I've decided, although DK has done a great job pitching for us in the 2 games he started, I don't like not having him on defense because he is such a large presence. He covers so much ground on defense. He's more valuable as an infielder than he is as a pitcher. We have Daisy, if we need a good pitcher. Green Dry Bones also pitched a shutout. Mario has pretty good strikeouts per game in his 2 games pitched. So we're going to see if Green Bones, that was just a fluke, or if he is actually a goated pitcher. Now for the Fury, they've got Yellow Shy Guy, Yellow Pianta, Double Babies, and Double Goombas. Their last 2 are Double Dry Bones with blue and gray. Alright, and that should be the lineup for the Fury. Paragoomba, their catcher. Yes, yes, yes. All is good. My team starring Mario, as always. We've got Green Bones, Toadsworth, Green Toad, Yellow Toad, Daisy, and Blue Madge. We're going to put Daisy above Blue Madge. Though she has a slightly worse batting average, she does have a better OPS and better OPS plus. So we are going to go with her as our 8th batter. She also has that captain star hit now. So we're going to see if she does better in the 8 spot. Fury. Their lineup features all sorts of good hitters at the top, and then all sorts of bad hitters at the bottom. This one is at my home stadium of Yoshi Park. And let's go ahead and save this one right here. Alrighty. Ready to begin this last game in the series. The question from this game is, will the Lightning get the series sweep, taking down the Fury, or will the Fury get another victory against the Lightning? They have won 2 of their games against the Lightning so far. They have never been swept by the Lightning. The Lightning hoping to change that today, bringing back a pitcher that shut out the Fury in the first game of this series. The first shutout we've seen in league history. Now, we had 90 games in Season 1. We are on game 98 right now in Season 2. And out of that, 188 games. One of them has been a shutout. So we're going to see if Green Dry Bones is actually a good pitcher, or if that was a fluke. He didn't get a single strikeout in that game, so I think he relied more on the defense than anything. But if he forces bad hits, that's also valuable for a pitcher, so could be the move. We'll see. He's given up 2 base hits here to the first 2 batters. Now it's the Dry Bones up next, blue and gray. Blue Dry Bones has 2 strikes on him. Star hits it straight to DK. That's going to be an out at second, but a safe at first. That brings up Gray Dry Bones. Outside ball. Next pitch, outside corner, strike. That was a great pitch from Green Drybones. Another outside ball. Really feeling that outside against this batter. Oh, then the curve inside. Into the line out to Daisy. 2 outs now, Paragoomba. Chance to score a run, chance to end the inning. 1 strike on Paragoomba. Next one is popped up to center. Yellow Toad should get there, and it's the out. Another scoreless inning for the Fury. That makes 8 in a row from Green Drybones pitching. What can Mario do here? Starting off offense for the Lightning. Swing and a miss on that one. Quite a bit early. Charges, lets that one go. Strike 2. Sends one foul off to the right side, but a lot of power behind that hit. Swing and a miss early there. Strikeout for Mario. Petey slaps one deep to right field. That is a solo shot home run. Petey with a dinger. Now, he's not the most consistent batter. He's not averaging a home run per game like DK is, or any of the Bros, where Boomerang Bro is averaging almost 2 per game. It's like 1 2/3 or something. He has 51 home runs from 32 games, which is far too much in my opinion. Anyways, Donkey Kong, 2 strikes, clobbers one to right. Another home run, this time for the MVP candidate from the Lightning. DK hits his 100th RBI of the season, becoming the 2nd player to reach that mark. This is his 36th home run in his 33rd game, averaging more than 1 per game. 1 out, 2 runs scored for the Lightning, 2 solo shot home runs. Can Green Drybones get this slap hit rally going? No, he's going to ground out to Gray Drybones. Toadsworth up next. Gray Bones not able to get to that one. Toadsworth gets the slap down. Next is Green Toad. 2 outs, a runner on base. Charges but lets it go. Strike 1. Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking to end the inning. Lightning start off with 2 runs. We will see what the Fury can do. Their offense is up now with Goomba. Ground ball over to Toadsworth. That's the out. Diddy Kong up next. Charges one straight to Blue Madge. 2 outs on the inning. Baby Mario takes strike 1. Just hit the outside corner. Next one just outside. That one lined straight to Blue Madge. Another scoreless inning for the Fury. Yellow Toad up next. Charges but lets it go. Strike 1. That one hits the outside corner. Strike 2. Charging again is Yellow Toad. He pops one up shallow to right field. That should be caught by Baby Luigi. First out of the inning. Daisy is up next. She's the captain for this team. Charges one deep to center field. Is that a Daisy home run? Yes, it is. That makes 3 on the game for the Lightning. A solo shot from each of Petey Piranha, Donkey Kong, and Daisy. What a home run from Daisy. Beautiful contact straight up the middle. And that is a 3-0 lead for the Lightning. Blue Magic Koopa hits one off to the left. Foul ball. 2 strikes after he watches that one go by. Next one, slapped up the middle. It's a single for Blue Magic Koopa. That puts one runner on base for Mario. Star to Mario. Charging. Makes contact. That one's back to the wall. Is it gone? No, not quite. But it does get down for an RBI triple they're going for, and they get it. 4-0, the Lightning lead. That was a good hit from Mario. Just shy of the home run. But that's a runner on base for Petey Piranha. A home run here would tie him in terms of RBI with Mario and put him one home run ahead. He's got 2 strikes, though. He grounds one straight over to Blue Dry Bones. It's going to be a sacrifice to score Mario. DK up now. 2 outs, no one on base for him. Strike 1. Next pitch is clobbered over to left field. That gets down. And a Piranha Plant bites Baby Mario. That's a double for DK. Green Dry Bones. Chance to bring in a runner here. Unless it's like a shallow ground ball. This one's popped over the infield. Great shot. That's going to be an RBI double for Green Dry Bones. I think I'll have to check, but that might be his first double of the season. I don't think it is, but no, it's not. He has 8. That is his 9th. Toadsworth gets on base as well. The Lightning getting a bit of a slap hit rally going. 2 strikes on Green Toad. And he strikes out looking. That'll end the inning. Stranding 2. Now the Fury. They start off with Baby Luigi. Sends one straight up the middle. Daisy makes the play. Great use of quick throw from her. Able to grab the ball and immediately whip it to first. Yellow Shy Guy pops one over to Mario. He catches the ball. And that's the second out. Starred Yellow Pianta. Outside ball. This one clobbered up the middle. Is that gone? It's back to the wall? No, it's caught by Yellow Toad. Oh, I thought that would at least hit off the wall. That makes 3 scoreless innings for the Fury. Yellow Toad starts off their offense. That's a single for the Lightning. Daisy now. Runner on with no outs. Sends one over to right field. A deep shot to the corner. That's going to be a double for Daisy. Yellow Toad stays on third. Thinks about going home. But would not have been even remotely close. Blue Magikoopa. Star hit over to the left side. Gets by faster than the Piranha Plant can react. That's a 2 RBI double for Blue Magikoopa. The Lightning's offense. Not slowing down here. Mario pops one over to right. That's going to be an out. First out of the inning. Mario is now 1 for 3 on this game. That's uncharacteristically bad for him. Petey Piranha sends one over to left. That's going to be a pop fly to Mario. Baby Mario. And that's out number 2. DK. Can he get another big hit here? Sends one over to left. That should be caught by Baby Mario. And that's the inning. They score 2 more. And now it's up to the Fury. They've got Blue Bones and Gray Bones, their first 2 batters. They'll have to face off against the pitcher, Green Bones. That one is a line out to Donkey Kong. Gray Dry Bones up next. Grounds over to Donkey Kong. Thrown to first for the out. And that is why I do not want to have him pitching. He is such a defensive nightmare. for other teams to deal with. He's such a big-bodied character with a fast throwing arm, so even if he has to lunge for the ball, chances are he can make the out at first. This one, he lunges, doesn't quite get the out there. That one was a little too far. Bad example. This one is grounded over to DK, thrown to second for the out. Another scoreless inning for the Fury. In fact, they've only got 3 base hits all game. Green Drybones might be the goated pitcher because he just allows my defense to do all the work. That cursed ball prevents any big home run hits from happening. Meanwhile, it lets my defense do most of the work, which I think I have a pretty solid defense, so that ends up working out pretty well for my team. Toadsworth grounds one over to Greybones. They get the out at second, and it's a double play. Toadsworth has hit into a lot of those this season. Green Toad up now. Sends one over to right field. That is a single for Green Toad. Yellow Toad up now, chemistry on base. Charges, it's deep to left, over by one of the Piranha plants. And it's bumped by the plant. That's going to be an RBI double due to the fielding hazard. I was about to say error, but there was no mistake of Baby Mario. Not his fault. Another shot over towards Baby Mario. This one he makes the dive for. And that's the inning. The Lightning score another run here. They're up 9-0. This one, a great diving catch by Daisy. Gets the out against Diddy Kong. Baby Mario is the next batter up. Slaps one over, just foul past Toadsworth. 2 strikes. This one slapped foul off to the left, just barely. This one is grounded over to Daisy. She makes the throw. 2 outs. Still not a single strikeout yet for Green Drybones. But hey, he's getting the outs by trusting his defense. And a magical catch by Blue Magic Koopa ends the inning. This has now been 12 scoreless innings in a row with Green Drybones pitching. Maybe he is him. Blue Magic Koopa sends one over, but still gets thrown out, despite the long dive. Still can't quite make it. Mario clobbers one to left, makes up for those 2 at-bats, and gets an RBI homer here in his 4th at-bat of the game. That puts the Lightning up 10-0. Petey Piranha up to bat, lines one over, caught by Gray Drybones. A great diving catch for him. One of the best defensive duos in the league, at least in terms of double plays turned. They sit second behind the Phlox infield duo. That is a great shot, deep hit from DK, and is a double for him. He has had a phenomenal game. His batting average is going to go way up on the season. He decides to go for home here. Bad call. Thrown out by a mile. Green Drybones got the hit down, but the inning still ends right after him. Yellow Shy Guy. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Clobbers one over to left. Is that gone? That might be an RBI home run. The Fury score their first run against Green Drybones this season. They've only faced him in 2 games, but 1 run given up. A solo shot home run. Still not a bad resume for Green Drybones. But the Fury are on the board. Now they've got Yellow Pianta. Chance to make it 2. Could they go back-to-back? Green Drybones has 2 strikes on him. That one's just outside for a ball. This one hit deep to center field. That gets down. It's going to be a single for Yellow Pianta. Plays it a little safe there. That's fair. Blue Dry Bones. Slaps it. It's good over on the left side. It's going to be a double for Blue Dry Bones. Runners on second and third. Gray Bones looking to score the first slap hits against Green Dry Bones. Star pitch. Slapped foul. This one hit straight to Blue Magikoopa. 1 out on the inning. Paragoomba. 2 runners on, 1 out. Can he score? Another run for the Fury. It's a 2-1 count on Paragoomba. 3-1 count. A star pitch. Hits the outside corner. Full count. We see a charge and a strikeout. There it is. Green Dry Bones' first strikeout as a pitcher. Star pitch into a star hit, and that's the out. The Lightning prevent any more score from the Fury. Toadsworth up next. Swing and a miss. Potentially last chance for the Lightning. This one, lined over to Blue Dry Bones. He makes a great jumping catch to grab it. Green Toad. Charges, sends it foul off to the right side. Swing and a miss there. 2 strikes. Grounds it just past Gray. Or, not Gray, Yellow Shy Guy. And that's a single for Green Toad. Next up is Yellow Toad, Chemistry on base. Charges here, lines it just past Gray Bones. Another single for the Lightning. Daisy up to bat next. 2 runners on base, 1 out for her. She slaps one up the middle. That's going to load the bases. For none other than Blue Magikoopa. Forgot for a second that I swapped him in Daisy. It's not Starred Mario up next. But Blue Magikoopa can help us get there. Charge hit. Over to Blue Dry Bones, but he bobbles it. He drops it. And it's an RBI single to keep the bases loaded. Starred Mario. Bases loaded, 1 out. He's going to go for a star hit instead. Bounces into Gray Bones, and it gets down. An RBI single. That will hand the reins off to Petey Piranha. Can he get the grand slam? Strike 1. Pops one over to right. There it is! Petey Piranha! A grand slam for him. Mario set him up perfectly. He could have taken the glory. But instead, he gives Petey the opportunity to pass him back in both home runs and RBI. What a kind soul Mario is, a real team player. And now DK has a chance to extend his amount of home runs, get his batting average up. Let's see if he can do it. 1 strike. This one, he lines over to right. That's another base hit for DK. Green Bones up now. Hits one over. Blue Dry Bones. Jumping grab. 2 outs on the inning now. Toadsworth back up. He was the leadoff hitter this inning for the Lightning, and they've cycled all the way back to him. 1-1 count. Lines one straight to Goomba. A great jumping grab from him. And that will move the inning over to the 7th. The Fury with their last chance. They are down by 15. I think all they really want to do here is score another run on Green Bones. He has been a very dangerous pitcher for them. That one lined out with the magical catch. Great grab from Blue Magikoopa. Score the first out of the inning. Baby Mario up now. Takes strike 1 looking. Next one popped over to Mario. and his adult form catches it. 2 outs, baby Luigi. Can he start a rally or will he end this game? Strike 1. Next pitch comes across for strike 2. This one is grounded, very weak. Daisy gets the ball, and that's the game. The Lightning get the series sweep. Green Drybones did a phenomenal job pitching. If this was any stadium other than Yoshi Park, that Shy Guy hit would not even have gone out. MVP is Petey Piranha for that grand slam at the end of the game. A little bit excessive. They did not need those insurance runs, but hey, can't complain about some good old-fashioned offense. Yellow Shy Guy got 2 base hits, 2 for 3. One of them was a solo shot home run, the only run scored. Yellow Pianta went 2 for 3 as well. Blue Bones got 1 hit, Gray Bones got no hits. Paragoomba got 1, and none of the rest of the batters got a single base hit. On defense, Diddy Kong got just 3 strikeouts. He used 4 star pitches as well. For the Lightning, Green Drybones got 1 strikeout, but only gave up 1 run. He used 3 star pitches. That is a great stat line. In terms of offense, Mario went 3 for 5 with 3 RBI, including 1 home run. PD went 2 for 5. He had 6 RBI from 2 home runs. DK went 4 for 5 with a solo shot homer. Green Bones went 3 for 5 with a home run. Toadsworth and Green Toad both got 2 hits. Yellow Toad went 3 for 4 with an RBI. Daisy went 3 for 4 with a solo shot home run. And Blue Magic Koopa went 3 for 4 with 3 RBI. I believe that is Daisy's just 2nd home run of the season. No, that's her 3rd. I'm impressed. That leaves just 2 players on my team to have never hit a home run, Green Drybones and Blue Magic Koopa. Oh wait, no, Blue Magic Koopa actually has hit a home run. Now it's just Green Drybones. Wow, alright. Not a lot of players, generally, that have not hit home runs. Toadsworth, oh no, that was the other one. Toadsworth has never hit a home run. I don't know if those 2 will be able to do it. There are kind of weak slap hitters. We'll see, though. Green Bones did score 1 in the All-Star game. So maybe if I star him. I don't think I want to do that, though. That is a loss for the Fury. That keeps them behind the Stars. And keeps them down by 1 in conference record. But their last matchup is against the Stars. So whichever team wins that series will be in 5th place. The Lightning, looking forward to a 30-win season. They are 29-4 now. They need just 1 win against the Tax Evaders to have a 30-win season. That would be insanely impressive. And I think we gotta head on to our last game of the night. We have the Green 49er Tax Evaders and the Forgotten Variant Rocketeers. This one is at the Rocketeers home stadium. They use Yoshi as their captain. Tax Evaders use Bowser Jr. Let's get this lineup going for the Rocketeers. Wait. Their Magic Koopa is yellow. I almost gave him the wrong one. That could have been bad. Their infielders are Yoshi and Pianta. Got Koopa and Shy Guy, their outfield. Shy Guy's a little bit quicker. Blue Noki covers right field beautifully. Alright. That should be good for the Rocketeers. Now the Tax Evaders. They have a very dangerous lineup in terms of power. They've also got some good slap hitters. Green Madge, Red Paratroopa. Green Koopa is also there along with Peach and their last batter, slash fielder is Black Shy Guy. Who is, I believe, their best fielder overall. It actually might be Bowser now in terms of double plays scored. I know Bowser has an absurd amount now. Because he's so fat, just sitting on first base. All he has to do is just hit the ball. He just catches the ball, then he lands on first. And if there's anyone on base, that's a double play. He's so large and in charge. It's the Tax Evaders lineup, and we are on Peach Garden for this one. I'm going to pause very briefly. I will be back. Alrighty, I've returned. Now it's time for the last matchup of the night. I don't think I saved the state yet. I did not. Anyway, let us begin. This final matchup could be very important. The Tax Evaders. If they lose this game, they will be one game ahead of the Flock, who play the Rocketeers. Meanwhile, the Tax Evaders have to take on the Lightning. And that becomes a lot harder for them to get the wins that they need to stay in second place and get that first round bye. So they would really like to finish this series sweep here, put themselves in the best position possible for the upcoming final week. That is a deep shot by Bowser Jr., and that's a solo shot home run. I thought that would hit off the wall. Nah, he got enough power behind it. And that's the first run of the game, a solo shot home run for the Tax Evaders. Starting off pretty well. This is one of their must-win games. Given the fact that they are ahead of the Flock right now, if they win out, they will beat the Flock. However, if they win this game, that means they only have to win 2 of their 3 against the Lightning in order to guarantee their win. Now, if the Flock lose against the Rocketeers, then that obviously would become less wins needed for them. Hammer Bro, beautiful shot up the middle. Home runs off the tallest part on this stadium, almost. The very middle infield is the tallest, but that is still quite a ways taller than the corner walls. 3-0 lead for the Tax Evaders. They are starting their power early. Last game, they waited until the 7th to have their big scoring burst. Looks like that'll be started here in the first inning today. They get one down up the middle. Another single for the Tax Evaders. Now they face off against Green Koopa Troopa. He has double chemistry on base. Does he have the power? Does he have the will? No, he's going to star hit. And it's a bobble! Oh my gosh, we've seen so many infield bobbles today. This has been a rough game for defenses, other than the Lightning, because my team is just coded like that. This one's grounded from Peach. That's going to be a double play to end the inning. Good defense for the Rocketeers. I think that's the first infield double play Yoshi's partaken in since, I want to say like week 4 when he was initially swapped to the outfield. But yeah, it's been a while for the Rocketeers. And he has not gotten too much better on offense. He slaps out there. Fire Bro. Charging. Lets them go. They're both outside for balls. That one's swinging a miss. 3-1 count on Fire Bro. He's looking to get walked right now. Oh, no, he slaps one over. It bounces off a block. Oh, bad luck for the Rocketeers. Their home stadium seems to be working against them right now. Red Shy Guy pops one over the middle. That's going to be another base hit. Wait, hold on. I'm just thinking about something. The Rocketeers are up 3 games on both the Stars and the Fury. Even if they win this game and lose out, one of those teams would have to sweep the series in order to pass the Rocketeers. Which means that both teams can't do it since they play each other. The Rocketeers are guaranteed to not get dead last this season. They can still fall to 5th place. Especially if they lose this game, they will have a worse conference record than the Stars. Which means that, I mean, even so, even if they were above the Stars, as long as it was enough that if the Stars swept their last series and the Rocketeers got swept, which is still definitely true, then the Rocketeers would move behind them. So they can still fall behind either one of the teams, but they can't be losing to both. So the Rocketeers can no longer get dead last. They score 1 in the first inning against the Tax Evaders. It's a 3-1 game right now. Sorry if I'm not paying as much attention to the game right now. Kind of just thinking about all the possible outcomes that could happen. I mean, if the Rocketeers win this one, they're guaranteed 4th. Like, locked into 4th. They cannot move up or down. And if they lose it, they just need to win one more game at any point during their season to lock them in to 4th place. That's all they need. So they can either get that win here against the Tax Evaders, or they could get it next week against the Flock in one of their 3 games. That next week matchup will be at the Flock's home stadium, Bowser Castle. Two outs on the Tax Evaders for Bowser Jr. 2 strikes on him as well. And a strikeout will end the inning scoreless for the Tax Evaders. Rocketeers, they start with Red Pianta. Take strike 1 looking. Next strike is also taken. That one comes across the corner for a strikeout on Red Pianta. That wasn't really a corner, that was just more of a curved ball. Green Koopa Paratroopa. 1-1 count. 1-2 count. Getting dangerous for the Rocketeers. Pops one over foul off to the left. And he strikes out looking. That makes 2 outs on the inning. Red Koopa Troopa has no one on base for him. He's going to charge and let it go. Strike 1. Another charge, a swing and a miss on that one. Way outside. But that's going to be strike 2. Another swing and a miss is a strikeout. 3 up, 3 out from the Rocketeers. And they cannot capitalize on holding the Tax Evaders scoreless. Now, it's looking a little dicey. Boomerang Bro. Line drive. That is a deep single for him. Now chemistry for Hammer Bro. Popped. Deep to left field. That should be gone. A 2-run bomb for Hammer Bro. He is having a phenomenal game tonight. That is 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. That extends the Tax Evaders lead 5-1. Bowser up next. No one on base for him. And no outs on the board. Pops one over the middle. Good slap hit. Red Para lines over to Red Pianta. And Bowser was leading off too much. He's too slow. They get doubled off. Now Green Koopa Troopa pops one foul off to the left side. 2 strikes on him. A high fly ball to center field. Center right. Does it get down? Yes. It's a double for Koopa Troopa. He goes for third and gets thrown out. A greedy attempt from the Tax Evaders. And that will end their inning. Rocketeers up now. They have Dixie Kong. This is a good part of their lineup. Dixie, Yoshi, Fire Bro. Can they capitalize? 2 strikes on Dixie. She pops one over to left. That should be caught by Red Para. And it is out number 1. Yoshi up now. There's a star chance on the line. He pops one over the infield. A beautiful slap hit towards the gap. That is a double for Yoshi. Fire Bro up now with a runner on base. He could cut this lead down to 2 right now with 1 swing of the bat. Will he do it? He charges. Lines it up the middle. That gets down, though. That's going to be a single. They're going to score Yoshi. No, just short. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate out for the Rocketeers. I understand the attempt, though. That one is going to be a pop fly from Red Shy Guy. Caught by Red Para, and another scoreless inning for the Rocketeers. Peach gets one over the infield. That is a double for her. Swing and a miss from Black Shy Guy. Two 1 count for him. Full count, and he gets walked. Black Shy Guy gets walked. Green Magic Koopa, victim of a fielder's choice, but not a double play. Bowser Jr., chemistry on base with an additional runner as well. This would be a big home run. He's got 2 strikes. Rocketeers would love to get this out here. And they get it. Strikeout. Boomerang Pro. 2 on base. He doesn't need the chemistry. He's got that star power. and it's a line out. Yellow Magikoopa gets a hit down over the infield. Blue Noki pops one over as well. That's 2 base hits for the Rocketeers. Red Pianta has chemistry on base. Can we see a Pianta hit? Deep to center field. It's going to be off the wall. They're going to try and score Yellow Magikoopa. I don't think it'll work. But they get it! I was wrong. They managed to score Yellow Magikoopa off that deep shot to center field from Red Pianta. That chemistry with Noki was really, really important there. Otherwise, that would have probably just been a popped fly straight to Hammer Bro. Now it's green Paratroopa. 2 strikes, 2 runners on base. A strikeout for green Para. That's the first out of the inning. Now red Koopa Troopa. One count. Star hit over to left field. Off the bouncing block. Double play to end the inning. Oh, a tough break for the Rocketeers. That is now 2 unfortunate outs to the Stadium Hazards. Stadium Hazards that are supposed to be their home stadium. It's supposed to help them. Hammer Bro pops one over to right field. That is caught by Noki. Bowser up next. Charges one down the line. It's just foul. 2 strikes on Bowser now. This one, slapped foul. Stays alive. That one's just outside for a ball. Next one, swing and a miss. A strikeout for Bowser. And that makes 2 outs on the inning. Red Koopa Paratroopa up next. Grounds one over to Red Pianta, and that's the inning. Scoreless for the Tax Evaders. Can the Rocketeers score another couple runs? Cut down that lead. They start with Dixie. This is the best part of their lineup, I've been saying. Dixie lines out to green Magikoopa. Rough way to start. They still have Yoshi into Fire Bro, though. Outside for ball. This one, shallow pop fly. Can anyone get there? Yes, Koopa is there. It's a star chance, and 2 outs. One by the Tax Evaders. High shot from Fire Bro that is just going to be a shallow pop fly. Or not shallow, but just shy of getting over that wall. A scoreless inning for the Rocketeers. Not what they want. Especially not with those 3 batters. Those are some of their best on the team. They do still have Red Shy Guy, Yellow Mage, and then Red Pianta later. But they missed the best part of their lineup. The Tax Evaders get a great shot from green Koopa Troopa here. It's double. He's going for 3. No, he's going back to second. Good call there. That star chance gives a 5th star to the Tax Evaders. Both teams already had 4. It's not the most important star chance ever. Kind of got to use what they have. That one was a line out from Peach. First out of the inning. Black Shy Guy up next. Take strike 1 looking. Next is a star pitch. It's popped up to center field. That's off the back wall. That's going to be an RBI double for Black Shy Guy. And the Tax Raiders lead it 6-2. A decent lead, but the Rocketeers, if they have 1 lucky inning, Could certainly take that back. The Rocketeers will have 2 more chances. Tax evaders, 1 2/3. Steal from Black Shy Guy. This one gets up the middle. He's going to get home from that. And that is an RBI single from Green Magic Koopa off of a steal attempt that gets slapped for a base hit. What a lucky hit for the Tax Evaders. If that would have been caught out, that would have been an easy double play. Boomerang Bro now. 2 on base for him. A high slap over to right field. That gets down. That's an RBI single for Boomerang Bro. Hammer Bro up next. A star hit over to center field. That gets down. It actually stuns Red Koopa Troopa. And that's going to score 2 for the Tax Evaders. Oh, I cursed the Rocketeers by saying something earlier. Tax Evaders have scored 4 in this inning. 10-2 right now. My apologies to the Rocketeers and their fans. I forgot about the power of the commentator's curse. Tax Evaders, they've got 2 strikes on Bowser. Chemistry on base, but he's going to strike out. Strike out looking, no less. Can Red Koopa Paratroopa do anything? 2 outs, a runner on base. They're going to line through the infield. That gets down. They're going to send Hammer Bro home, and he's safe. Body check on Fire Bro. And Red Koopa Paratroopa goes for second off of that and makes it. That is terrible luck for the Rocketeers. Strike 1 on Green Koopa. 2-1 count right now. 3-1 count. Are they going to walk him? I mean, they have an empty base, but... Okay, there's a strike down the middle. Full count. This one. Over to Red Shy Guy. He makes the play to end the inning. But it is a rough one for the Rocketeers. They are down by 9 right now. They're going to need a couple big innings if they want to come back from this. That's a good start with the Red Shy Guy making it on base. Yellow Magic Koopa. Sends one over, caught by Green Madge. They don't get the double play. Blue Noki. Can she continue the rally? Swing and a miss there. Pops one high to left field. Does that get down? No. Diving catch by Red Paratroopa. Secures the second out of the inning. Now Red Pianta has a 1-0 count. Clobbers one over to left. That gets down. Deep shot. It's a single. Oh no, he's going for 2. And he makes it. Good hustle from Red Pianta. That's an RBI single for the Rocketeers. Red Koopa Troopa slaps one straight to Green Koopa. That's the end of the inning. The Rocketeers have yet to score more than 1 run in a single inning this game. Tax Evaders currently lead by 8 and are here for their last offensive attempt. This one's a line caught by Red Pianta. Great jumping grab. Black Shy Guy, swing and a miss. Strike 1. Next pitch. Popped over to left. Caught by Red Shy Guy. 2 outs. Now they just need Green Magikoopa. Can the Rocketeers get the out? This one is going to be good for Madge. That gets down in left field and is a single for Green Magikoopa. That brings up Bowser Jr. with chemistry on base. He pops one over to right. Blue Noki gets under it. A scoreless inning for the Tax Evaders. Rocketeers doing everything they possibly can. Do they have the offensive effort? Can they get the runs? Dixie gets on base there. It's a good hit for her. Next up is Yoshi. Lines it through the right side. That's 2 on base for Firebro with no outs on the board. The Rocketeers. Can they score here? Strike 1 on Firebro. Next pitch goes by for strike 2. Star hit gets down past the infield. It's a single to load the bases. Now it's up to Red Shy Guy. First pitch is an outside ball. Next pitch hits the outside corner for strike 1. Next one is Star hit over to the gap. That gets down. That's going to score 2 runners. They're going for 3. They won't get it. Not quite. But they do score 2 and have a runner on third still. Down by 6, 1 out. Yellow Madge is going to score that one. Now they're down by 5. 1 on base, 1 out. The Rocketeers doing everything they can. Blue Noki, can she keep it going? Swing and a miss there. Strike 2. Blue Noki gets one through the infield. That's 2 on base. 2 on base and chemistry for Red Pianta. It's been ages since we've seen a Pianta home run. And it'll still be a little bit longer, at least from Red Pianta. They get an RBI single there. The lead is now just 4 from the Tax Evaders. The Rocketeers with a strong rally so far, but they need to finish it out. They've almost cycled through their lineup. They have Green Koopa Paratroopa and Red Koopa Troopa left. Green Para slaps foul. Strike 1. Next one is inside. Swing and a miss there. 2 strikes. That one's inside for a ball. Pickoff attempt. And a strikeout from Green Para. That makes 2 on the inning. No more room for error for the Rocketeers. They need 4 runs and they can't give up a single out. That one just foul. Almost ended the game right there. Swing and a miss from Red Koopa. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. That's the game. Oh, what a good attempt from the Rocketeers. They scored 4 in that last inning, but just not enough. They were down by too much. It was too little too late. A strong attempt, but the Tax Evaders hold on and sweep the series. They now have a 2-game lead over the Flock heading into the final week. Hammer Bro, deserved MVP from this game. Scores 2 home runs, 6 total RBI. The only other home run was a solo shot from Bowser Jr., the one in the first inning. Some good base hits from Boomerang Bro, although he didn't get any power shots. Bowser only got on base twice. Red Para also got on base twice. Green Koopa went 3 for 4. Pretty good performance there. Oh, pitching first. Peach got 6 strikeouts. Pretty impressive. She also used 3 star pitches. Now for the Rocketeers, Dixie got 4 strikeouts. A little bit worse than her average. She used 5 star pitches. She uses a lot of star pitches. Red Koopa didn't get a single base hit all game. That's unfortunate. Dixie only had 1. Green Para only had 1. Everyone else had at least 2, with Red Shy Guy, Yellow Magic Koopa, and Red Pianta all going 3 for 4. All with 2 RBI each as well. Last RBI was scored by Green Para. A rough ending to a comeback that was cut short from the Rocketeers. Should have started it just a little bit earlier, then maybe they would have had a chance. The Tax Evaders come away with that win in our final match of the day. Thank you guys for tuning in to this final game day here in Week 11. There is just one more week of games left, and then we enter playoffs. I'd love to see you guys tune in next week for our finales, our final 3 matches. Final 3 match-ups, I should say. I'll see you then. Farewell.